Hi guys and welcome back to another FUT Champions journey by myself, Bateson87. You can see the progress we've made already. 8 games, 2 losses. Rough servers. If you guys have played FUT Champions this weekend, you'll know exactly what I am talking about. And that is the heavy servers. Even worse than last week in my opinion. I honestly think, guys, we're going to struggle to get Elite 3 this week. Main reason? Servers. I just can't link passes up. Players taking touches when they shouldn't. I'm not going to moan too much about it because it's not just me who's going through it, it's everybody, and that's an issue which is obviously going to trouble a lot of people, including my opponents as well. So it's luck of the draw. Hopefully the players can pull me through. Ronaldo's not doing the best, but yeah, it's not good. It's not good, and I'm hoping that he does pick up. So if you guys do want MSP, PSN codes, or cheat game codes, guys, go and check out g2a.com. Their link is down below. If we can try and hit over 4,000 likes, that'd be brilliant. And guys, subscribe to me if you're not subscribed already. So team itself, and I will show you the 10 games we have played with Ronaldo. Ronaldo's played 11 games, 11 goals, 5 assists. Pretty good record with him, but he doesn't feel involved, and the majority of his goals were actually tap-ins as well, which is very, very frustrating. I am probably looking to bring in one more team of the year by the end of the weekend, guys, and that is going to be Manuel Neuer, the 98 rated version. Whether it'll make any difference, I doubt it, but for visual purposes, it looks pretty good than it having 2 blues in the team. But hopefully we can get a good run. I really want to go 10 wins unbeaten this streak, guys, just to take us to 18-2. Which is what I aim for every week. 1 loss every 9 games is what I aim for. And fingers crossed we can do it in this run and then hopefully continue on. But like I said, guys, with the state of the servers, I'm bundling through victories and getting very, very lucky victories as well, and very, very unlucky losses. It's just one of them things. So, guys, if you enjoyed the video so far, leave a like, rate, and subscribe if you're not. Let's go and get into the gameplay and hopefully teach you guys a few things and show you how fucked I'm probably going to get in these 10 games. So, guys, game number 11 up against 2 red cards. This guy's obviously got very lucky in his gold or elite packs for the month and got the new Ericsson card, I think it is, yeah. New Ericsson from this month's red card. So he's obviously opened his packs, and he's obviously opened his packs because he wouldn't be playing FUT Champions if he hadn't. So we bomb on through in the 76th minute of the game. He was messaging me as well at half time, calling me a shit cunt. Hence why the shush celebration come out, or can you hear me celebration? You guys never see me celebrate like that, but I was so frustrated with the way this guy was playing, and thankfully we do nick a winner against Morecambe FC. So a nice 1-0 victory to start off, guys, to take us to 9-2. Not the greatest of starts by any shape or form. It was absolutely horrendous. Our next opponent's got the informed Willian, Kante, Matic and Dembele, very solid midfield, and also Bailly, Smalling, Walker, Clichy and De Gea and Martial up front. Gray starts the pass off to Kante, makes it 1-0 in the 61st minute of the game. At that point I was that frustrated that I was going to be losing, guys. I don't know. This weekend has just been rough. The reason it's been rough is distractions for Team of the Year. Now, that's no excuse because obviously I'm a content creator, so I've got to find times, you know, to pick up the game and do different things. So we do make it 1-1. We then go into extra time. My opponent, in form, Gray passes it through to, I can't remember who that was now, but he gets dropped in the air anyway, giving away a penalty in the 98th minute of the game, which is smacked into the far right by Gray. Again, 2-1. We were 2-1 down at this point. Now we step on into the 120th minute, guys. From a corner, you see Neymar with the ball. He is able to pass it on inside to Boateng, fake shot inside, and then squares it back to George Best, who taps it in, giving us a lifeline and taking us to penalty kicks. Yes, we've not seen any penalty kicks so far, guys, in FUT Champs, and we're just about to see some now. At this point, I had missed one, he had missed one, but we're on a scoring streak here, making it 3 out of 4. He steps up, we save that one. Brilliant save by Neuer, and it does make it 1 goal lead to myself. Vieira steps up, not very keen on Vieira's penalties. As you can see there, he gets saved by the keeper's feet. De Gea making a save to take us 2-2. He needed to score this to tie it up. He unfortunately misses. The save gets made by Neuer, and potentially, and I don't know, guys, that ball could have bounced back off in on the line. It was rolling back towards, and I think potentially that ball could have gone in. So we take it to 10-2. Sort of recovered a little bit. Still 2 losses is still pretty rough. And up against cute scarf guys with Jamie Vardy, Daniel Sturridge, Firmino, Herrera, Fernandinho, Pereira, Shaw, Bailly, Mustafi, Sanya and Begovic in net. Your standard BPL team. If you guys didn't know, the requirements have changed as well. Sorry, haven't changed, but there is requirements for the final weekend of FUT Champions, not this weekend. As you guys are watching this video, I think FUT Champions nearly over by the time you're watching this video, but next weekend's another no requirement week, and then the final weekend of the month, guys, which I will give you the date in which it starts, the 27th it starts. That one's got a requirement of max players from one league of 5. So my team can fit into it nicely. The only thing I've got to change is the bench. So it might be worth you guys picking up some players that you do want in your team for that weekend. Now, around the lightning, what do you call the lightning rounds and stuff like that, guys, getting players for a lot cheaper than they go for, and you might end up making some money if you traders, or in fact getting decent players for your team to put in for that weekend league. So just a little bit of info there. This game, guys, we were leading 2-1 in the 49th minute. He gives away a penalty there in the 49th to us for able to extend our lead. Ronaldo, who puts it just to the left-hand side of the keeper and takes it to 3-1. Nice finish up against United. But we continue bombing on forward as we always seem to do, guys. You can see Bale picks up the ball. He gets another chance at it to Ronaldo, 4-1 in the 72nd minute. That was game over at that point. There was no chance my opponent was coming back into the game. And you can see he stayed till the 90th, but 10 shots, 10 on target, 62% possession, 87% pass accuracy, a lot of tackles, and you can see dominant game. Up against Cotter, 98, he's got Bale, Aubameyang, Royce, Sanchez, informed Casemiro from this week as well, this week's Team of the Week batch, Modric, Smalling, Walker, Butland, and Alaba and Boateng, your standard looking midfield. We take advantage of some bad, I don't know what the hell he's doing there, guys, but it went straight to extra time this game. Nothing happened throughout the game, and the ball here from Suarez through to George Best, who gets the load driven off. Look at that. For a reaction shot from Suarez, smashed it in to potentially win us the game in 140th minute. I was so happy when it went in, and then I stupidly went for another goal, which allowed my opponent to get one more attack with Aubameyang linking through to Emre Can of all people, who gets a low driven shot off to equalise it and take another game to penalties. Yes, don't we love penalties? At this point, my opponent had missed 3 of his 3 penalties. We had only scored 2, though, and we just needed to score this penalty to send us into another victory. And do we score it? Do we? Hell, as Hullet puts it to the left side of the keeper, and gets saved. He then steps up with Aubameyang. Aubameyang does score at that point, so we avoided the clean sweep there where we could have just saved all his penalties. And then Vieira, who we complained about had missed his last penalty in the last penalty shootout, steps up this time, guys, and rockets it to just to the right as he committed with the keeper. If he just stood there, would have saved it. And we do win the penalty shootout with Vieira being the hero. Very, very tough game, very even game, but thankfully we do, yet again, walk away with another lucky victory, and that's the type of stuff you do need to go 40 out of 40. You need that little bit of luck, which is the luck I never seem to get at the moment, which is very, very unfortunate. Next game, guys, up against MVP, Red Brozovic, 3 legends in Ricard Best and Nedved, also Lukaku. The informed Lukaku from last week, up front as well. And Kante, solid team. I hate playing against Lukaku. You can see Benzema doing the hold-up play there, waiting for the run. Alaba inside the area. He's able to square it back here to Ronaldo. Easy chance, 1-0. I'll take that. And up against this team, guys, a lot of dangerous, powerful players as well. Nedved being one of them. You see a long through ball put in through to Nedved. He makes it 1-1 in the 66th minute. The game completely changed at that point. I went into panic stations to try and get back into the game. A game which we shouldn't have been in this position for in the first place. And Ronaldo in the 79th minute, guys, starts an attack by himself, squares it through to Best, and Best is able to convert it in to make it 2-1 in the 79th minute of the game. There was one more chance though in the game, guys, and it come from a nice counter-attack with Bale with the ball inside to Ronaldo. Nice scoop turn inside, low driven, 3-1. Game over, another victory put onto the board, guys, and we are pushing on very, very nicely. A dominant game as well, decent possession, but my opponent still got the shots off. 91% pass accuracy, which is what I am aiming for, like the low 90s now, but I don't know, the game just feels heavy and rough at the moment. Next opponent against Stocker, 3 SBC cards in Kazawa, Payet and Lacazette. The one to watch Dembele in the set to right forward but as a striker, and the informed Ben Yedder as a cam. This game was a very, very tough game. First half I spent pressing on his back line. Sounds rude, I know. Ronaldo goes for a pop shot and scores it. I have not scored a goal like that with Ronaldo for a long time, and it was nice of that to go in and make the difference. Ronaldo then squaring up with Ruud Gullit. We were able to play our game there. Nice inside pass here to Best through to Bale, and a nice bobbled volley. Makes it 2-0, sends us into lead. At that point my opponent had given up. It was a tough game and he probably didn't deserve this scoreline because of how tight the game was previously, but he just dropped his head and we broke on him with Pogba, triple tap it back. Ronaldo's there to get his second of the game and seal the victory in the 83rd. One more goal in it. And then, one more goal in it, guys. And it is George Best linking up. Getting lucky for the ball to bounce into the path of Gullit. Gullit through to Bale. Bale holds it up, drives it on in, and does an over-the-top through ball to Vieira. Nice control and instant finish here to make it 4-0. And that was the game done. A 4-0 victory against Bopt FC. And another win put onto the board. So we're doing all right. Up until now, we're getting what we wanted, which is consecutive wins, but coming up against difficult opponents. Mackenzie 4499 with Red Zaha, the Red Benteke, Emre Can SBC, Butland, Walker and Smalling, the usual back line, and Modric, of all people as well. Gullit goes for a driven shot there, saved by the keeper. Now, I put this clip in because I'm guilty of it, and that is rushing goalkeeper throw-ins. Now, if you guys do manage to be able to give yourself a chance where you just hold the ball for a little bit, you're not time wasting with the ball with the keeper, but you're waiting until your left back and your right back are free to pick up the ball and receive the long throw, I would always recommend doing that. I say recommend doing it because I don't do it as much as I should do, and I should be really, really patient with both goal kicks and also the goalkeeper throws, because you can end up conceding easy goals like my opponent did with just that throw and putting him back onto a terrible attack where his players are starting to push forward. Into the second half, 61st minute, guys. Ronaldo with the ball gets it. This is just a horrible goal. Best should have scored there. I don't know why he's taking touches. Gullit should have scored there, but we do score to make it 3-0, guys, and seal the victory in a very, very scrappy goal. But that clip is a perfect example of my weekend league. Not being able to score easy chances and bundling it into the back of the net. Ridiculous. Corinthian 4. 3 SBC cards, 2 Player of the Month cards in Son and Hazard. Also, he does have Kazawa, not on full chemistry, Bailly, Smalling, Walker, Butland, Kante, and also Pogba. And the game started off horrible. A through ball from Ronaldo through to Bale, and Bale gets a driven shot off past the keeper to make it 1-0 in nearly the 5th minute of the game. Nice finish. But wide open defence, it was just an easy goal to get. The next opportunity, guys, comes from Pogba, squaring the ball through to his attack. Walker dispossessing him. Gullit with the ball here. He's able to drive forward, get the 1-2 off here with Ronaldo. Benzema to Ronaldo, and brilliant low post finish there does make it 2-0 in the 37th minute of the game. So Ronaldo proving his worth so far into the team. At this point as well, guys, and you will see for the intro of the next video, there is a brand new debutant into the team. You guys may not have noticed him yet, but he is a brand new debutant into the team, and a guy who did promise in the first episode. Pogba squares the ball through to Ronaldo. Ronaldo on the score sheet again, guys. 73rd minute, 3-0, and there were still 2 more goals in this game. My opponent, his defence was wide open. I think he must have set his to attacking and stuff, because his players are all over the shop. George Best with the ball through to Ronaldo. Nice fake shot and a pass through to Gullit back to Best, and a nice team play goal, guys. 4-0 in the 80th minute. So that type of goal shows you why my goal to game ratios aren't the best with certain players, and that's because I share the goals, you know. I've never been greedy, and I like to make sure I'm scoring certain goals. He does get a consolation goal, though, to make it 4-1, and we are going into the final 2 games, guys. So we're currently on 16-2 before doing this, and then we come up against C. Martley 93 with 2 red cards, Bonaventura and Mertens. Also the informed Lopez, I can't remember that guy's name, he's from this week's Team of the Week. And then Golan, Marquisio, Dybala, Asandro, Chiellini, informed Manlas. Very, very dangerous team. 7th minute of the game goal, guys. Pogba picks up the ball, back post cross, and Bale gets his head on to beat the keeper, send us into a 1-0 lead. A very, very nice finish, and it did obviously slow my player down quite a lot. Not slow my player down in the fact that I was time wasting, but just more patient play, more thinking about what I'm doing, and that's something I really do need to apply to all 40 games of my weekend league in the coming weekends. You see a long through ball, stupid pass to be honest, intercepted, Marquisio through to Mertens. Mertens gets a shot off, guys, 2-1 in the 51st minute. That goal changed absolutely everything because, one, I was panicking, even though you can see me using my attack as defence. It is a really bad position to be in, is 2-1, but thankfully a pop shot there from Hullet, guys. Instead of having to break down the fact of 7 defenders, we're able to score a brilliant goal with Hullet to take us into a 2-goal lead. In the 67th, guys, it's completely finished. Alaba inside to Best back to Ronaldo. Nice scoop turn, nice shot. 4-1 in the 68th minute of the game. And from that point, my opponent decides to rage quit. So 17-2, pretty good. 4-1 victory. Oh no, he didn't rage quit, my bad. He never rage quit. Must point that out, guys. He actually stayed there for the full duration, so fair play to him. Final game up against Mr. Rebound, with Red Balotelli, Ben Arthur, Inform Lacazette, Tolisso. A very cheap looking team, actually. Reasonably cheap looking team, but I think potentially bronze benched as well. Potentially, I could be wrong. Benzema with the ball. It's a little bit of a kit clash this game. Reason being, the Inter Milan kit I'm using is very, very dark. The only way you can really see the difference is because of the yellow socks, and I don't know why I went into the game like this thinking it wouldn't be a kit clash, but it was difficult with the passing, difficult to break down my opponent. We got the one lucky pop shot with Ronaldo, and then my opponent does equalise with Lacazette, basically tapping it into an empty net in the 36th minute of the game. A bad goal to concede. Into extra time now. That's how close the game was, guys. Neymar with the ball. It could have gone either way, this game as well. It's very difficult. Neymar with the ball inside, through to Ronaldo. Ronaldo through to Suarez. Nice fake shot inside. He's able to dribble on in, but Alaba with the ball inside. And you can look at all the space of my players, guys. Nice pass over there to George Best. Simple tap him. 115th minute. We have basically won the game. Or we should have won the game if Bateson learns how to fucking slow the play down and not go for more goals, which is a massive fucking problem. Twice we've done that in this episode. You see the ball, Coutinho through to Lacazette through to Forsberg, Inform Forsberg he brought on, and it equalises the game, potentially taking us to another loss. You see Ronaldo scoring his 4th penalty out of the 4 we've taken. Scoring the 4th penalty, out of the 4 we've taken. My opponent may have the hour, I'm not sure, but he does. He did have a nice penalty technique as well, which was completely doing me. 4 penalties out of 4. Vieira steps up, usually the man who completely misses my penalties, steps up this time, guys, and smashes it to just the left of the keeper, and does put us into the lead. So his 5th penalty stems down to Matuidi. He was doing stuff with the position that he was going, but a brilliant save here by Neuer, guys, wins us another penalty shootout and takes us to 10 wins out of 10. Decent record, 18-2. So there we are, guys. 3 penalty shootouts so far in FUT Champions and 3 wins. I will take that. I will not say no. An absolute worldie of a goal by Ronaldo was quickly cancelled out, and a brilliant team goal with George Best finishing it was quickly cancelled out as well. So gutted, but I am happy to pick up the win on penalties, even though my opponent was very, very good at penalties. It was an even match. Obviously, you can see with the amount of tackles being made that it was really, really tough in the midfield battle, but we do walk away as winners. Now, I think we're actually on a full 10-game win streak, or even more as well from the first episode, so we're doing pretty good to hold our own and actually get to 18-2. Now, I always set the target of 9 wins, 1 loss, and we've done it. We've got back to it, even though we picked up the first 2 losses in the first episode. So what I'm hoping going towards the future, guys, is that we can continue this and get to 36 wins. That's the aim, but it's going to be very, very difficult because the final 20 games are always hard, and obviously I am playing it on a Saturday afternoon now, so it's going to be very different to the previous weeks where I get all my games done by the Saturday. There is no chance that I'm going to get 20 games done today, especially with the Team of the Year promotions and stuff like that. So if you guys have enjoyed the video so far, leave a like, rate, and subscribe to me if you are not subscribed already, guys. And remember to go and check out all the other videos on the channel, as I know these are going to be the late uploads.